graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. Out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
2, 3, there we go. What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well, and make sure that you guys turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. All right, so we got an afternoon baseball game today between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays as well. Yes, we do. Should be a fun matchup between the both of these teams. The Royals are 34-47, and the Tampa Bay Rays, they are 44-33. And we'll see if the Royals can take the series or if the Tampa Bay Rays are going to split things with Kansas City. Really intrigued about this matchup today. Seth Lugo is going to be on the hill for the Kansas City Royals, and the guy that he's going to be facing is going to be Casey Legumina. So that is the pitching matchup. Seth this year is 3-4 with a 3.69 earned run average, also a 1.35 whip as well. He's gone 85 1/3 of an inning. He has also struck out 66 batters and has allowed 28 walks on the season. Casey Legumina, Legumina, has a 3.45 ERA and 23 strikeouts on the season. He's now 29 years old. Had a birthday about a week ago, and he will be on the hill. The last time that he pitched, it was against the Dodgers over on Wednesday. That was June 17th. This is going to be a bullpen game, of course, for the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm probably thinking that Casey is going to go maybe just an inning, possibly two, but I expect that this is going to be a bullpen game today for the Tampa Bay Rays, and we'll see what they have. We will see what they got. Final score predictions, please let me know down below. I'm going to go 7-6 Kansas City. That is my final score prediction for today, and my MVP, my most valuable player for today, you know, I'm not usually the guy that takes the easy way out, but I'm going to go with Jac Caglianone as my MVP. What this guy is doing is just ridiculous. This guy started off so cold in his career, and now he is just super red hot. He's had 2 multi-homer games in his last 4 games. And during that time, chat, he's put up 6 runs and also a couple of walks, and really has not been striking out too much. That's the really impressive thing about it, too. He has now hit, actually, 6 homers just in the last week. 6 homers in the last week for Jac Caglianone. And I think that he's going to continue to stay red hot. I do. He didn't have a good day yesterday. Yesterday he did go 0 for 4 with a run scored, and he did strike out twice. But I expect that Jack is going to barrel a couple up today, and that he's going to get at least 1 homer. So that is my final score prediction. I'm going to go 7-6 Kansas City, and Caglianone is my MVP for this game. All right, so that is what I am going to say about this. The Kansas City Royals, they have They've been playing a lot better. There's no doubt about it. They've played better in their last two series so far. They beat a pretty good Cardinals team, and I thought that they were actually going to come back and sweep them in the final game of that series, but that was just a dogfight all the way until the very bitter end, and they just were not able to get enough. I mean, offensively, again, they did put up 10 runs, but their pitching just really let them down in that game, and it was just horrendous for them. So they are going to try to get their second series win in a row, and we'll see how that does occur. They are without Vinny Pasquantino still today. Bobby Witt Jr. is listed as day-to-day. They are really missing pieces. They really are. Michael Garcia just got transferred to the 10-day IL. He's dealing with a left-hand muscle strain, which really sucks for them. I know that he wasn't having a good season overall, but he's still a key piece for them. Had a really good year for them last year. Actually started off pretty good, but just has not been good. Kyle Isbell has been on the IL with a grade 3 tear in his left plantar fasciitis. You know, it's just, yeah, they've been dealing with injuries for sure. So, and it sucks. It sucks for them, but we'll see how they do today. The Tampa Bay Rays, it is just fun watching Yandy Diaz play baseball and Junior Caminero. Those two have just been really just so good for the sport. And the Tampa Bay Rays just have this, they just have this winning culture, it seems, where they can find ways to scratch runs, show you power, and just never have this, they never have this die mentality. You know, they give it all that they can out there. So, and that's really cool. All right, so let's get on into the starting lineups for this afternoon. Here are the starting lineups for the Kansas City Royals and also for the Tampa Bay Rays as well. All right, so for the Kansas City Royals, their lineup will look just like this. By the way, we haven't even talked about Carter Jensen. He's been fantastic for the Kansas City Royals as well. He's been hitting the ball very well. But Carter is going to be leading things off. Then you got Nick Lofton batting second, and he'll be playing over at third base. Then you got Jac Caglianone, who's going to be batting third, playing over at first. And then it'll be Lane Thomas out in center field, batting fourth. Josh Rojas, the former Diamondback, playing over at second base for Kansas City. He'll be batting fifth. Salvador Perez is batting sixth, and he is the DH for tonight's game. And then you got Isaac Collins playing out in left field. He'll be batting seventh. Starling Marte is the right fielder. He'll be batting eighth. And last but not least, Tyler Tolbert is going to be batting in the ninth spot, and he's playing over at shortstop. Still no Bobby Witt Jr., still no Vinny Pasquantino, and still no Michael Garcia. So again, it's Carter Jensen, Nick Lofton, Jac Caglianone, Lane Thomas, Josh Rojas, Sal Perez, Isaac Collins, Starling Marte, and Tyler Tolbert all in the lineup for the Kansas City Royals. And for the Tampa Bay Rays, their starting lineup will look just like this. It'll be batting leadoff for them. It'll be Yandy Diaz. He is the DH for this afternoon. Jonathan Aranda is going to be batting second. And then you got Junior Caminero batting third for them. Fourth is going to be Richie Palacios, who's playing over at second base. And then you got Chandler Simpson batting in the 5-hole, playing out in left field. Cedric Mullins is going to be the center fielder, and he will be batting sixth. Taylor Walls is going to be batting seventh. Victor Mesa Jr. is batting eighth. And Hunter Feduccia is going to be batting in the 9 spot. All right, so let's make sure that we get our 3D up and running. Here's Casey, who is on the bump right now. A 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a sweeper, a slider, and a changeup. His fastball averages to be about 93 miles per hour. And so we're ready to get things started as the first pitch is underway, and that is going to be called a ball. Looked like it was close. So it's 1 ball and no strikes. Carter Jensen hitting .244 with 10 home runs and 40 RBIs on the season. And here's his 1-0 pitch, and that is outside for ball 2. Right again, thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube. I appreciate it, my friend. I do. I really appreciate that. Here's the pitch. That'll be called a strike. Let me know what your final score predictions are down below, and who are your MVPs for this game. Would love to hear about that. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards left field, over towards the line, and making the catch in foul territory is Simpson for out number 1. And there's one away. Couldn't tell if that was going to slice or if that was going to get down or... Nope. Simpson actually did a good job tracking it down into foul territory, and he got it. Simpson's in left. Mullins is out in center. Mesa Jr.'s in right. And then you got Caminero, Walls, Palacios, and, of course, Aranda from third to first in the infield. The catcher is Feducia, and on the bump, it's Legumina. If I say that incorrectly, please let me know. Casey this year with a 2.75 ERA. First pitch, strike 1. Second pitch, grounder hit over to third. Backhanded by Caminero. The throw over to first. It's a strike! And there's out number 2. He just makes it look so easy over at third. He really does. Look at this. He gets over towards the hole, backhands it, gets into foul territory, knows that he's going to throw a strike here, and if he's going to throw it, it has to be with all of his might. And he just absolutely flinged it over to first, watched it fly, and there's 2 away. So now it's Jac Caglianone who's up, and they try to appeal if he went around. They say no, he did not. Casey also has 14 strikeouts and 19 2/3 of an inning with 4 walks. Jac Caglianone has 14 home runs and 30 RBIs. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That'll be fouled back over towards the screen. And again, we don't necessarily know how long Casey's going to be pitching. We would assume it would be 1 to just 2 innings. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded over towards first. Backhanded by Aranda. Flips it back over to Legumina. And so the inning is over. And we will go to the bottom of the first inning. All right. So up to bat will be Yandy Diaz, Jonathan Aranda, Junior Caminero. And those are all the 3 guys coming on up to the plate. And after that, it'll be Richie Palacios batting 4th. Chandler Simpson's going to be batting 5th. And then you got Cedric Mullins 6th. Taylor Walls 7th. Victor Mesa Jr. is going to be batting 8th. And Hunter Feducia is going to be batting in the 9 spots. Legumina. That's how you say it. Legumina. Gotcha. Nice. Dr. DeLay is here. What's going on? Dr. DeLay is here. Mets Coverage TV is also here. How did last night get you feeling about those Titans, J-Man? Let me put it to you this way, okay? I was in my bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was editing highlights until 2. And then I'm trying to go to bed. And I'm rewatching replays of Derek Hill hitting that 2-run home run. And I'm crying because I'm a little kid at heart. And I didn't fall asleep until 5. That's what was going through my mind. When the going gets going. Jeez Louise, is baseball freaking amazing. I'm just a fan, man. I'm just a fan. That's how I feel. I love doing the play-by-play, but I'm a fan at heart. And I felt like last night, I really let out my fandom. And it was so good. Stream loved it, so that was good. The pitch to Yandy Diaz, that'll be in there for a strike. Folks, we got 2 incredible content creators on here. please make sure that you guys go follow Max Coverage TV. I'm going to drop his link down below right now, as the next pitch is going to be taken for a ball. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Seth Lugo with a 3-4 record, a 3.69 ERA, 66 strikeouts and 28 walks allowed. And the 1-1 pitch that he throws to Diaz is going to slice foul and out of play. All right, so here is Max Coverage TV's channel. Please go follow him for all your Yankees coverage. He also does the Rockets. He does the NBA. And he covers everything NFL as well. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. The pitch was high. Did he go? First base umpire Gabe Morales says no, he did not. And then we got Dr. Delay. Dr. Delay covers the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Pittsburgh Steelers, everything NFL as well, as the 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Yes, he is actually live right now, so I'm going to post his link down below if you guys want to go check out the Pittsburgh Pirates game. He is going to be calling that. So I'm going to post his link right now. Here is Dr. Delay's link. The pitch. And that is going to be fouled back by Jonathan Aranda. He covers the NFL. He covers the Pittsburgh Steelers. He covers the Pittsburgh Pirates. He also covers the Pittsburgh Penguins as well. He does college football. He does March Madness for basketball. The 0-1 pitch. The man does a lot. He does a lot. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the first. I'm live. Well, you're going to be live in like 20 minutes, 22 minutes. Less than that. Less than 20. 0-2 pitch, line drive, base hit out over to left field, and there's a 1-out single by Jonathan Aranda, who just continues to hit for the Tampa Bay Rays, and a base runner for them as he's over at first. 1,000 swords. Was I right last night, or was I right? Charge! Also, I went back to the replay. Please make sure, again, if you see something before I call it, please refrain yourself from calling what just happened, because I do look sometimes, and I do see and I do see it, so therefore that's a spoiler. So if you can, please refrain yourself from calling something before I do see it. I wasn't looking at chat then, but I did see on the replay that you posted it right before I called it. 1-0 pitch, and that's down for ball 2. 1 out, bottom of the first. The pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike. Mo Bamba's here. Sheck West, we got Sheck West in the building. Just kidding. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that is a towering fly ball. That is hit out to left field. Where is it going to go? That goes into the second deck. Junior Caminero sends one to the moon. Like that, I can't have you spoil it, man. I can't have you spoil the game 1,000 swords. If you see something right before I do, I can't have you do that, man. You did it last night. You can't do that. One out, bottom of the first, and here's the pitch. And that is going to be fouled back towards the screen by Joshua Palacios. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the first. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. 2-0 Tampa Bay in the 0-2 pitch, and that misses outside for a ball. John's here. What's going on, John? And PAS is also here. What's up, JJ? When you get a chance, check your text that I sent you. Got you. Got you. I will. 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt for ball 2. And, folks, please make sure that you guys go subscribe to Pure Adrenaline Sports. I'm going to drop his link down below. That is a big friend of our channel. Covers the Mets. The 2-2 pitch. That's going to be lined over towards the first base side. Diving stop by the first baseman, Caglianone, and he will take it over to the bag for out number 2. Here's PAS's channel. Please make sure that you guys go subscribe to Pure Adrenaline Sports. Another MVP of this channel for sure. Two outs, bottom of the first, and here's the pitch to Simpson, and that's a fly ball hit out over towards the left field side, and that's going to be caught by Isaac Collins for out number 3. But the damage is done, and so we are going to go to the top of the second inning. Junior Caminero hits himself a 2-run home run, and that makes it a 2-0 ball game. All right, how we feeling? Where are we tapping on in from? Let us know down below. Time to give people some shout-outs. Where are we tuning on in from on this lovely afternoon? Rays fan here. The only way I can listen while at work. Thank you, JJ. I got you. Of course. We go on for Phillies baseball. We do Major League Baseball. We also do Sixers basketball and Eagles football as well. Y'all just hit me. I got it. Dude, if you react to something and you say it before I see it, then that's a spoiler. It's such a spoiler, man. I can't have you spoil the game. Was that a spoiler, chat? I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe I might be out of left field here. We got Reno, Nevada. What's going on? Yankee Kyle says, "Let's go Birds, baby." We got Denver in the house. What's up, Dr. Van? How you doing? 2 doctors walk into the same chat. We got Texas in the building. What's going on, Dr. DeLay? My guy. Atlanta, Georgia's here. What's up, Lexi? How you doing? Good to see you on here. What's up, Lexi? We got Las Vegas, Nevada. John is here. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Dude, I'm living life. I'm living life, baby. The Phillies are on a tear. Baseball's the best. We're feeling great. Here we go. First pitch to Thomas, and that's going to be taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. And the next pitch, and that's taken down for ball 2. Yes, sir. Phillies over the last week, honestly, has gotten me emotional with it, with the records. The comebacks, just everything, J-Man. The goosebumps! The goosebumps, baby! 2-0 pitch. That's going to be taken for ball 3. The Lane Thomas. A 224 average, 5 homers, and 22 RBIs. The 3-0 pitch. And a fastball right down Broadway for strike 1. Well, the Yankees got bad news. Ryan McMahon, who has a throat infection, is going to be placed on the IL. How many times do you hear somebody get a throat infection in baseball and they go on the injured list? That's crazy. 3-1 pitch. This is going to be popped up over towards shallow left field. Walls is going to make the over-the-shoulder catch. And there's out number 1. So there's 1 away. And we are going to have a pitching change just like that. Where else are we tuning on in from? Lagumina is going to be done. We got Atlanta again. Atlanta again. I should say good morning from Indiana, JJ. Good afternoon to you out there in Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Time. JJ, Max Coverage TV is the best when it comes to the Yankees. Max Coverage TV, Dr. Delay, all the great content creators, they're all MVPs. But Max is phenomenal. We got Stroudsburg, PA. PAS, my man. What's up, PAS? But yeah, I'll make sure to look at that text message. I'll do it when I'm off stream. We got Dominican Republic in the chat as well. What's up, Jose? Sure. Oh, man. Oh, dude. All right, sure. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I meant to... Yeah. Okay, there we go. I can serve us. Yeah. That'd be perfect. That would be perfect, PAS. That would be perfect, man. All right, here we go to the top of the bottom of the second inning. What are we at? Going to be in Pittsburgh July 1st to the 6th for a convention, says my man Falco. Looked at the weather, and it's going to be hot as heck. Whew. You coming to Philly for All-Star Village weekend? If you will, I will see you there. 1 out, top of the second, the pitch. And that's for anybody. That's for anybody. The pitch. This is going to be popped up over towards the third base side in the foul ground, and the catch is made. They just literally just 2 pitches and 2 outs. So Thomas, they didn't even show what just happened to Thomas. Oh, wait, they came back from a pitching change. That's what happened. So Rojas popped out on the first pitch, and Seymour is pitching. This is Ian Seymour, who is on the hill for the Tampa Bay Rays. I was like, wait, how do we miss 2 outs? I forgot we had a pitching change. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be taken down for a ball. Don't have the money to do that, sorry. It's only $35. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. That's outside for ball 2. What was yesterday's trivia? I don't know. I don't remember always my trivia questions. You'll have to go back and listen. I forget what the trivia question was, unless anybody else remembers it. 2 balls, no strikes. Seymour has a 3.42 ERA at home. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Top of the second. And the 2-0 pitch. And Sal is going to foul this one away. We got Philadelphia in the chat. Gosh. I stayed up a while editing those shorts. It's so worth it, though. 2-1 pitch, and Sal's going to pop this one up. It'll be hit out over towards medium depth left field. The catch is made, and there's out number 3. Okay, that means that we are going to go now to the bottom of the second inning, as it's a 2-0 ball game. Oh, yes, that's correct. Luke, what's up, Luke? I didn't even realize that you were there last night. You probably weren't chatting. What's going on, Luke? How you doing, man? I know you're a Philly sports diehard, but if you had to have a second team to root for in Major League Baseball, says John, obviously in the American League, who would it be? Well, you know what? Because this guy's here, I gotta say Yankees, right? I have to say the Yankees. I have to say the Yankees because I'm obligated because he's here. But no, my second team, man, see, it's tough for me because I attach myself to players. But if I were to pick a second team, hold up a sec. If I were to pick a second team, chat, my second team would probably be I would probably have to go with I don't know. I don't know. Hold up a second. Hold up. I would probably go with the Boston Red Sox. I know. Oh, Max hates me now. I would probably go with the Red Sox. Just because I love Fenway Park. It's a beautiful stadium. Even if you're a Yankees fan, you have to admit that Fenway Park is, if you ever get the chance to go to Fenway Park, it is a gorgeous stadium. That's the only reason why I give it to the Boston Red Sox. That's it. Oh, the pitch. And that's going to be taken for a strike. The next pitch after that is inside for a ball. That's probably why I would do it. The 1-1 pitch. And that is outside for ball 2. I just threw up on my lunch. That was a little... That was something. That was definitely something. I have to say that. The 2-1. And that's up high and away for ball 3. That was like the ultimate slap in the face, I guess. Oh, man. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. I'm a Padres guy. I'd go A's or Mariners. JJ, I went to Fenway in 93. Did you? Dude, Fenway Park is amazing. I still have to go to Yankee Stadium. I still actually have to go to Citi Field, too. 3-2 on the way. This is going to be popped up and hit out over towards shallow right center field, and this will be caught in the alleyway. Nice catch made there, provided by Thomas. And there's 1 out. So Cedric pops out over towards center. Oh, man. What a day. Well, you asked me if I were to root for a second team, they would probably, and again, like, you know, you have to understand this. My aunt's also from Boston, or my aunt lived in Boston, I should say. I've been there. I think it's a cool city. I really do. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike at the knees at 93. I just threw up over my lunch, says Max. I love you, buddy. I do. By the way, I'm so happy for you, man. I'm really happy that you did your first charity stream, and I'm happy that it went well. I really am. That's so awesome. 1-1, and that's fouled away. I couldn't figure out how to donate because it was like giving me a tough time on the mobile app, on the YouTube mobile app. But as soon as I got home, I was like, all right, we're doing this on the desktop, man. 1-2 pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. And there's out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down. And a strikeout provided by Seth Lugo. Two away, bottom of the second. It's a 2-0 lead for the Tampa Bay Rays. Mesa Jr. is up. And the pitch is down and inside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. That's up high for ball 2. The 2-0 delivery. And that is a changeup. And that misses outside for ball 3. What's your prediction, Kansas or Tampa? My final score prediction today was 7-6 Kansas City. But again, don't take me at my word for it. Rio pitch. That's going to be taken for a called strike. And Mesa Jr. was ready to go on over to first. And I believe he's going to Is he going to use the ABS to challenge this? He is. And that is down and inside for ball 4. That was like not even close. Not even close. There's a 2-out walk by Victor Mesa Jr., and he's over at first base. And Hunter Feducia is up next. It's so cool, man. It's so sick. Charge! It's incredible. I can't wait to do another one. It's going to be really awesome, but it really does bring you closer with your community, and it's just such a cool thing. 1-0 pitch. That's a foul ball, and that one goes right behind home plate. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. The toss back over to first, and it's not in time. You're on the Royals for this one. One ball, one strike. 2 away, bottom of the second. And the 1-1 pitch to Hunter Feducia is going to be popped up over towards the third base side into foul territory. And that is not going to be caught by Lofton. It bounced right in front of the dugout. Lofton and the catcher Carter Jensen tried to communicate. And the ball sort of just bounced in between them. And the count is still 1-2. The ball was being blown over towards the left side. And they just didn't really talk there. Didn't really see any sort of like body language. And so some miscommunication, and the at-bat continues. One of them could have caught that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And that is down and inside for ball 2. Now that is really cool. What they just showed on the Rays broadcast is they had an extra camera that was on the runner over at first. That's really cool. I like that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. There's a chopper hit back over towards Lugo's way, and Lugo's going to fire a strike over to first. And it's in time for out number 3. No runs, 1 man left, and we will go to the 3rd inning. So Feducia grounds out over towards the pitcher. Did y'all know Tampa Bay has the best home record so far this year? Yeah, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I think that's wild. Are we allowed to change favorite teams? I'm asking for a friend. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to talk to you, man. Because I'm there to just listen and just for you to vent. The floor is all yours, my friend. The floor is all yours, man. PAS, come over across town. Hey, man, I-95 coming back down to the south really isn't so bad. No, it's not. You got the Flyers on the one hand. I mean, they're just across, they're just across from each other. But yes. Folks, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Usually not like this. Usually more like, I do more like radio play-by-play style of a broadcast, but I obviously love to let loose. I love to let the energy out, and I love to be able to just show some emotion, of course, and show off my fandom. But if you do enjoy the old school radio play-by-play style of a call, please make sure that you guys like and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell icons. I would really appreciate that. It's a really good way to help out the channel. Also, memberships. Yes, those channel memberships. They are $2.99 a month. If you guys want to see all the Phillies emojis and all of the things that we have in our chat that our fans drop whenever there's a Phillies game on and something crazy happens, well, giving back to the channel. It's a really good way to give back to the channel. It really is. It's only $2.99 a month. You just click on that link down below. Bing! And then voila. Voila. Pitch. That's going to be taken down for a ball. I've definitely become more cringe, chat. And I'm okay with cringe. 1-0 pitch. And that's going to be in there for a called strike. One and one is the count. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And here's the pitch to Collins. Check swing? Nope, they're not going to check his swing. I thought maybe they were, because it looked like maybe he offered there. But the count is 2-1. Vaz Betwin, thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate it. 2-1 pitch. This will be fouled back towards the screen. So Ian Seymour is 27 years old. He's 6 feet tall, 215 pounds. He also has a 4.98 earned run average. Last time that he pitched, he went 5 innings against the Nationals, allowed 3 earned runs, and that included the home run to C.J. Abrams. 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be fouled back over towards the screen. Didn't walk a batter in his last game, but did get his first loss of the season. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the third, and nobody out. Collins in the box, the 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be roped foul towards the first base side and out of play. Oh, man. Just messing with you. Yes, sir. I love it that you guys are here. It's so cool to just be able to see you guys here in the chat, just relaxing, and, you know, it's a nice thing. 2-2 pitch, and a called strike 3 at the knees. And there's out number 1. Drop a chair in the chat for Ian Seymour. He needs one. He says goodbye to Isaac Collins and plays a little bit of some freeze dance. The first strikeout of the day for Seymour. And here comes former Met Starling Marte. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. It's hard to believe that he is still in the lead. In the league. A .264 average, 1 homer, and 7 RBIs. The 0-1. That changeup is right down the middle for a called strike 2. Come on, Kansas City. Do something! Do something! 0-2 pitch. That is outside for a ball. It's like the guy from SpongeBob. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! 1-2 pitch. That's a foul ball. That one goes out of play. One and 2 is the count, top of the third. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 pitch to Marte. That'll be fouled back towards the screen. I didn't know that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the third. There's 1 out, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He waved at a changeup right there, and there's out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ian Seymour. Marte strikes out, and Tower Tobert is now going to come on up to the plate. Boston has the worst home record at 12-25. Would love to see a 4-game sweep this weekend, Max, says Dr. Van. Opponents are just batting .154 against Seymour. This time he throws a sweeper that just misses outside, not by much. So it's 1 ball and no strikes with 2 away. The 1-0 delivery and a changeup on the upper tier of the zone for a called strike. Well, former Philly Carlos Santana was designated for assignment today on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Here's the 1-1 and a swing and a miss. And the count is now 1-2. One ball, two strikes. The 1-2 pitch, grounded over to third. Backhanded by Caminero. The throw over to first. He just makes it look so easy. He really does. And we are going to go to the bottom of the third already. 1, 2, 3. Go the Kansas City Royals. And we go to the bottom of the third. Got to sweep them, man. They've been awful. You know, Max, I have to say, I was on TikTok. I was on TikTok the other day. All right, listen to this. So I was on TikTok the other day, and of course, you know, you came up on my timeline, of course, and there was an error that Anthony Volpe made over at shortstop where the ball just went underneath his glove, and he completely missed it. And it just made me think of, because I saw like the comments, and I believe that it was, or I saw when it was posted, and it was about like 2 weeks ago. Now I understand why you said to me a couple of weeks ago, you can have Anthony Volpe. And the crazy part is that Trey Turner has been doing the same exact thing over at shortstop. So I saw you get mad. I was like, oh, dude, this is great content. Obviously, it sucks, but it's still good for the content. Oh, man. Oh, boy. That's what we do it for, man. We do it for content. Before the Phillies play the Yankees, I would love, I mean, and I'll have to reach out to you, but I would love to get you on for a pre-series show. Just talking about what you've experienced as a Yankees fan and go on into like the nitty-gritty and just talk up shop. Volpe has been on fire since then. The pitch, and that is inside for a ball. He's been playing better of late, which I'm happy for him, but yeah, he's got to string it together at a consistent rate. I hear you. What a pitch. Check swing. Did he go? They say no, he did not. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Don't forget, folks, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel as well. The 2-0 delivery. And a called strike on the outside edge to make it now 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, and that's a foul ball. I'm also going to message you later today because I forgot. I wanted to bring something up. Like, everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's totally cool. But I do have to message you later today. I will write that down in my notes. The 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be grounded over towards short. Picked up by Lofton, and the throw over to first is in plenty of time for out number 1. How's Simba and Sid doing? One out, bottom of the third. Here's the pitch, and Aranda's going to fly one out over towards shallow center field. On the run to make the grab out in center for the Kansas City Royals is Lane Thomas for out number 2. Oh, boy. Pirates have a 1-0 lead. That game is going to go to the top of the second. Can I subscribe? Absolutely not. Of course you can. Absolutely you can. Subscribing to the channel is free. What's up, Ballward, Tennessee? And folks, again, please make sure that you guys go subscribe to Max Coverage TV. 0-1 pitch. This will be popped up over towards the third base side in the foul territory, and that is going to be a souvenir. Nobody was able to catch it, though. I mean, it was hit in the vicinity between like 7 different people, and none of them could make the catch. They're great, man. Sydney is at work right now. Simba's taking his afternoon nap. Ooh, before he becomes a menace. I love Simba. The 0-2 pitch to Junior Caminero, and another fly ball hit out over to left field. Slicing foul, and out of play again. That was a good catch by that fan. No balls, 2 strikes to Junior Caminero. And the 0-2 pitch, and this time he slices a four-seamer out of play towards the right side. Seth Lugo is pitching for the Kansas City Royals with 47 pitches so far today. A 3.69 earned run average for the 36-year-old. And here's his 0-2 pitch that he throws to Junior, and this is popped up again. This time it's over towards the outfield grass on the first base side, and the catch will be made, and the inning is over. Nice catch made by Jac Caglianone. Time for us to go to the 4th inning. It's been a quickie so far. 2-0 Tampa Bay. That is the score. All right. Nice. Thanks, JJ, for all your hard work. I got you. No worries. No worries at all. We just love doing baseball, man. Like, this isn't... I'm going to be honest with you, chat. Like, streaming to me is not even work. Like, this is just fun. Like, cutting YouTube shorts and posting on the socials, that to me is more so work than this. But, you know, the point is like, I'm just super, super lucky that I'm able to do this, you know? And I'm sure that Max can say the same exact thing. This is the greatest thing in the entire world. And if there's other people that are out there that want to start a channel, just do it. Just do it. Don't let anybody stop you. Just do it. I mean, it's like the coolest thing ever, in my opinion. I get to talk to people. I get to watch sports while I'm on here. I mean, like, we're talking about sharing memories together, sharing emotions, like good and bad, and building communities. We all need community, whether it's virtually or physically. That's what we need as human beings. And sports is what brings us together. There's a lot of storytelling that goes in, that's involved with this, and storytelling is something that obviously does bring people together too. But what I love about what we're doing on here is, as much as I love and respect TV and radio, and I come from a radio background, the one thing that streaming does is that you're allowed to obviously communicate as we're watching the game, and we all get to come together and we get to build more and more relationships. Can you imagine, just imagine John Sterling doing this? I feel like John Sterling would have loved this, or Harry Kalas, or even the other great broadcasters that are out there. It's just so cool. First pitch, that'll be taken for a strike. Ian Seymour still out there facing Carter Jensen, the hottest hitter on the Royals. The 0-1, and that's down for a ball. Baller Tennessee, thank you so much for the sub. 1 ball, 1 strike in the top of the 4th. And here's the pitch, swing and a miss at 93 miles per hour. Two nothing Tampa Bay. Carter is 0 for 1. Flied out to left to start off the ball game. Seymour gets set at the Rays letters, kicks and deals, and that is a called strike 3. Ian Seymour painting the corners. And there is out number 1. We got a really nice crowd today, chat. 106 people tuning on in. 29 of you have hit the thumbs up button. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. We're actually at 46. My bad. The pitch. There's a called strike. Right down Broadway. Nick Lofton, who grounded out in the first, is up to bat, right-handed hitter. And the 0-1. This will be fouled all the way back towards the right side. The Phillies have scored 20 runs against the Nationals this week without Kyle Schwarber or Bryce Harper driving in any, says Corey Seidman. Didn't even think about that. Did not even think about that. 0-2, and that's a foul ball. Yeah, man, streaming is so fun. It makes watching the games that much better. Absolutely it does. 0-2 pitch, foul ball. I love every second of it. And just talking to people while the game is live is always very fun, minus the trolls. You know, man, I've been embracing the trolls more. It's obviously sometimes it's tough. Let me get him. 0-2 pitch. This is skied high out over towards medium depth left field. Great movie and a great catch as well, provided by Simpson for out number 2. Of course, I had to bring a sky high reference to baseball. That was a really good movie, though. That was a Disney Channel good one. But no, I agree, Max. I agree. 2 outs, top of the 4th. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Originally, I actually started this channel. I don't even know if you realize this, but I started this because I thought that this would be like a good place to like post like demos and stuff for people that are involved with minor league baseball and G League basketball. The 0-1, and that's down for a ball. But then, I met Scott Fransky, who's the Phillies radio play-by-play announcer. After I graduated college, went back to school for a networking event. And the 1-1, and that's fouled off over towards the right side to Jac Caglianone. And he told me that I have to get reps, like calling 1 or 2 games a week. Didn't matter what the sport was, doing play-by-play for that. It's just not enough. Like you gotta do more. If you're in this, you gotta be in this to win it. The 1-2, and that's fouled away. So then I was like, you know what? Maybe on YouTube I should just call games, like high school events, like what go on like during the weekends and stuff. And sometimes like they say no. Let me just call games. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Ian Seymour is on fire. And Caglianone strikes out. And 3.5 years later, here we are. It's definitely made a life-changing thing in my life. And I've learned that even just from being on here, it's my whole goals have changed. This was, again, just really supposed to be like a channel for a reel. And instead, it's a channel for actual live streaming, which is cool. Also trying to do more with the pregame show and the postgame show. I love the phone calls. The phone lines were buzzing last night, chat. We were actually so lucky because there was a sports broadcasting camp that was tuning on in, which was so cool. And so many kids called on in. It was so awesome. You could even hear during the post-game show, like as they were talking, you could still hear the rings because people were calling from the other lines. It was so cool. It was so sick. How many homers Kyle Schwarber going to end up with? Got to be on pace for something close to 60, right? Yeah. He's at 29 right now. So I don't know. He's gonna get a lot. Chua says, JJ, how you doing? How are you doing, my friend? That's what I care about more. I'm doing good. But I asked that because, of course, I know about the surgery and everything. I hope you're doing well. One day, can you call an Astros game? I've called 3. I've called 3 so far this year, but that won't be the last. I'll definitely do some Astros games. 2-0 Tampa Bay. We're in the bottom of the 4th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. The count is 0-1. We are 24 subscribers away from getting to 11,100 subscribers. The 0-1 pitch to Palacios. Swing and a miss. Manitoba, Sandlot's here. What's up, Sandlot? How you doing? Good afternoon to you, my friend. If it's after, is it afternoon by you? 0-2. That's outside for a ball. Missed them. That's great news. Dude, that was so cool. That was so cool. 1-2 pitch. That's outside for ball 2. I also have a story that I'm going to share tonight with you guys. I'll make sure that I share that. I never shared it before. It's a really cool story. And we'll do it during the 5th inning of tonight's game. 2-2 pitch. This will be grounded over towards the first base side. And Palacios will be tagged out. Because I want to make sure that my audience hears this. It's pretty cool. It happened a couple of weeks ago. And it has to do with the channel. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. The pitch. That's outside to Simpson for ball 1. It's me from Play by Play. We love you here, JJ. Appreciate the shout out. Of course! Man, shout out to all of you. It made my week. 1 ball, no strikes in the pitch. Chopper hit over towards the right side. Rojas has it on the bounce, throws it over to first, and that's going to be in time to get out number 2. Dizzy Darts is back. What's going on? They're still tuning in. That's so cool. Oh, that's so sick. I love you guys. I love you all so much. Here's the pitch to Cedric Mullins, and the next pitch is swung on and missed. The count is 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, base hit, out over towards right field. Cedric Mullins gets on with a 2-out single as it bounces right in front of the right fielder, Marte. And he is aboard once again. Looks like that he got a hanger that was supposed to actually go a little bit more outside, but instead it was over towards the outside corner, and Mullins did not miss a beat on that. And he is over at first base. George! 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. And the pitch. That's up high for a ball. Of course. I love you guys. So today's your last day? You guys are in Maryland, right? 1 ball, no strikes, and here's the 1-0 pitch. And a called strike on the inside corner. That was a sweeper. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. By the way, it's a 2-0 game. Tampa Bay took a 2-0 lead on a moonshot hit by Junior Caminero. The toss back over to first, and the throw is not in time. I love you guys. There's this heart. One ball, 1 strike. Nah, Philly. Oh, really? That's so sick. The 1-1 pitch. That is in the dirt and inside for ball 2. Taylor Walls, by the way, is on a 5-game hitting streak. And during that time, he's had 3 extra base hits. And also 1 RBI as well. The 2-1 pitch, a curveball that dances in the zone for strike 2. And that makes the count now 2-2. Lugo has never faced walls before. Today. Of course, Walls is 0 for 1 against him today. Two balls, two strikes. The 2-2 pitch, here it comes, inside for ball 3. Here's the throw, the second. The throw is not in time. And Mullen swipes second base. Had a really good jump there, dove in there head first, and the tag was late. It's the one thing about Cedric. He does a really good job when it comes to timing on the bases. Knows exactly when the pitch is going to be thrown. Jensen had to stand up as the pitch was inside and then threw a strike over to second, but Mullins, his speed, won the battle. 13 steals on the season. The 3-2 pitch looks a little bit outside. Called ball 4, challenged by Carter Jensen. And we'll see if ABS will overturn this call. And that will not overturn the call. And instead, Kansas City loses an ABS challenge, and it's ball 4. You doing the Philly stream tonight? Of course. Gotta be back on for the Flightins. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come back on. Come call on in. Charge! 2 outs in the pitch. Here's a high fly ball. Hit out over to deep right field. And that ball is crushed. A no doubt about it home run for Mesa. Victor Mesa Jr. says, adios. Tampa Bay is up 5-0. Pitch. And that is going to be called ball 1. They're playing the same song of the game, really? That's funny. 1-0 pitch. That's going to be taken, that's a little bit down, but it's called a strike anyways. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hunter Feduccia. Victor Mesa Jr. just hit a home run. And this ball's going to be flying out over towards shallow center field on the run. And making the sliding catch is Thomas. The former Washington National able to just do it in stride. And the inning is over. But Mesa Jr. says, goodbye baseball, and launches a 3-run blast. That's the second homer for Tampa Bay today. And we're going to go to the top of the 5th, a 5-0 lead for the Rays. And they'll be back in just a little bit. Oh, man. For sure, I got to see when we play. Folks, again, if you're just tuning on into my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. And turn on the notification bell icons, too. If you don't know who I am, I graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. And then what I did was I went to NFL Films after I graduated, and that was really cool. I was a production intern over there, and I also did audio engineering as well, which was really awesome. So I got to work the soundboard on shows like Good Morning Football, and it was really cool. It was really awesome. But as I was there, as much as I loved that experience, I really did miss putting on the headsets. I got to do some internships when I was in college. I got to work for the Delaware Bluecoats and for the Wilmington Blue Rocks. And that was awesome. I got to call games for them. I got my hands in a lot of different spots, doing game day promos, doing timeout coordinating, and just sticking my hands in so many other areas. But I met Scott Fransky when I came back to Rowan for a networking event, and Scott said to me, well, with all due respect, like, you know, you do all this great stuff, but how many games do you call a week. And I could only count on one hand, like 1 to 2. They said 1 to 2, you have to get reps. You have to get reps. You got to call games. So, started a YouTube channel. And I saw how great the community was. And found a way. And I love being on here. The pitch, that's going to be taken for a called strike. This is Lane Thomas, who made an excellent sliding catch to end the inning, to end the 4th inning. And the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be taken for a ball. Thomas did pop out in the 2nd. He has 5 home runs on the season and 22 RBIs as well. Seymour kicks and deals and fires a sweeper at the knees. It's taken all the way for strike 2. Ian, in his last outing, went 5 innings against the Nationals, gave up 3 earned runs, allowed a homer, and struck out 4. 1-2 pitch, grounded over to shortstop, picked up by Walls, and he'll throw it over to first in plenty of time. The ball was hit right over to him, didn't even have to move, and Thomas is out by a mile. So Josh Rojas is going to come on up to the plate next. Rojas is now 31 years old. The pitch, and that'll be a called strike. Obviously was on the World Series Diamondbacks team in 2023. Played with the Arizona Diamondbacks from 2019 to 2023. 0-1 is the count, and here's the 0-1 sweeper. He was off balanced, and he swings and misses on a sweeper that's on the outside edge. No balls and 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the 5th. Seymour gets the signs once again, kicks and deals, and that changeup is going to be in the dirt for a ball. Of course, we'll be here. Nice. That's awesome. Yankees play the Phillies from the 24th to the 26th. Yes. The 1-2 pitch, here it comes. This will be flied out over towards the left field corner. On the run is Simpson, and he makes the catch in front of the 315 sign. That ball looked like it was going to die. Simpson covered so much ground, sprinted over towards that wall, and had plenty of room to make the catch. The question was he going to get there in time? And he most certainly did. Chandler Simpson showing off the speed. Just a great catch. Playing in that outfield, too, is not so easy because the ball just flies into so many different directions there. And he trapped it down, and he made it look easy for sure. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be taken for a strike. Ian Seymour has retired 10 batters in a row, and that is a career high for Ian Seymour. Here's the 0-1. This will be popped up and hit out over towards the right side, and out of play it goes. 0-2 to Salvador Perez. You know, we talk about the great catchers in all of baseball during the 2010s. And Sal Perez, as the 0-2 is down for a ball. Just imagine, with all of his accolades that he has, that's like one of those guys where you think about, man, if he was in a big market, he would get so much more love. He'd get so much more recognition. 1-2. That's down for ball 2. Just a great hitter, though. Hasn't had a good series. He's 1 for 13 in this series. But just a phenomenal career for Sal Perez. The 2-2 on the way. And Sal will pop this one up and sky it towards the left side. And who's going to get there? Walls calls off Caminero right behind the mound. And he will make the catch. We are going to go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's a 5-0 game. Oh, boy. All right, 22 more subs until we get to 11,100 on the sub market. Let's go. Lewis Wu, thank you so much for the sub. I really do appreciate it. All right, chat. Time to get the juices flowing. Time to get the juices flowing, baby. Perez passed George Brett for most homers at Kauffman Stadium recently. That's so cool. It'd be cool if you and Max called a game together. Yeah, man. That would be really cool. It would be. Huh. All right, chat. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 25. Which means that the odds of you getting it are 1 out of 27. What's the number? It's a whole number, by the way. It's not a decimal. What is the number? Let me know down below. 1 through 25. Anybody want to guess? It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 25. Royals, that's not a number. What's the number that I am thinking of? Guess that number. This will be fun. Number 17. It's not 17, but that's a good try. It's a very good try. It's definitely not 17. Though 17 was a very good age. Here's the pitch. This will be flied foul and out of play. Even though I do really like my age. I'm in my prime. I really feel that. Any other guesses of what number JJ could possibly be thinking of as the 0-1 is outside for a ball? Yandy Diaz has struck out and he is also grounded out today. A .330 batting average. Keep guessing. Keep firing away. 1-1. There's a called strike. That catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 36. That's not through 25. 1 through 25. Pitch on the way. This is going to be floated out over towards the second base side. Rojas leaps up and makes the catch for out number 1. Floated out in the air. Rojas had to back up over towards the outfield grass. He turned over his right shoulder, then turned over his left shoulder, and just looked back, caught it, jumped up in the air, and used all his might to track that thing down. 4. The pitch. That's taken for a ball to Jonathan Aranda. The 1-0 pitch. And that is called ball 2. The changeup was outside. 5-0 Tampa Bay. How did we get here, JJ? Well, Junior Caminero hit a 2-run homer. And Victor Mesa Jr. hit a 3-run homer. 2-0 pitch. And that's taken for a called strike. Lugo gets set again. Kicks. Delivers. And Aranda's going to fly one out over towards left field. Over on the run towards the left side. And now jogging backwards to make the grab is Isaac Collins. Lexi says 5. Lexi is close. I know that that doctor said 4, but Lexi is closest. Closest. The closest. I don't know why I emphasize that closest. Ew. I don't like that. Here's Junior Caminero. And there's a called strike at the knees. No balls and 1 strike to Junior Caminero. The 0-1, and Caminero sends another one out to left field. That's his second one of the day. He's ready for the home run derby. Here's the pitch, and that is outside for a ball to Palacios. Junior Caminero drilling line drive home runs today. That one was actually a line drive homer. The first one was really a moonshot. 1-0 pitch. This is going to be bunted over towards the third base side and barehanded by the third baseman. Here's the throw over to first. It's not in time. Palacios is able to hustle his way over towards first base and gets on with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Look at that. Excellent stuff. I mean, Caminero got a fastball right down the middle and just a nice one-handed swing to fling it out over to left field. And he kept it fair. The toss back over to first, and that is not in time. It did sort of get by the first baseman, but not too far away for Palacios to maneuver over to second base. The pitch. And that's outside and taken for ball 1. Junior Caminero is heating up for the Tampa Bay Rays. This is Chandler Simpson. His count is 1-0. The pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. Jensen did stand up and looked back over at first, but Palacios was not too far off the bag. I don't know why he did that. And Simpson sort of slipped in the box, but he's fine. The toss back over to first. Palacios was off the bag that time, but he gets back in there safely. Caminero already has 70 homers, and just to remind you guys, he's only 22 years old. Dr. Van, that's a really good point. The toss back over to first, and that is he going to go over to second? Is that going to be a balk? Yes, it is. Yep. Too many pickoff attempts right there. And so that's a balk from Seth Lugo, and we have a runner over at second base. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and the pitch. And there's a called strike 2, a curveball right down Broadway. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe as well. Six nothing Tampa Bay. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hit over towards the left side and out of play again. Chandler during this homestand is hitting .318 with 3 walks and 5 stolen bases in a total of 7 games. 1-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. Palacios is going to head on home. It's a 7-0 ball game. The throw to second. That's not in time. Chandler Simpson is pumped up at second. He extended a single into a double, and he just busted his way over to second base. He's like, I'm going for 2, and he gets a little dirty with it over at second base on the dirt. Well, that balk really did hurt them. Here we go. Here's the pitch, and that is lined foul towards the right side. Did I say 6? I meant to say 7-0. 7. Oh, 7 is my number. No, not 7. But it's super, super close. You are so close. 1 ball, 1 strike, bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. The pitch to Mullins, inside for ball 2. Simpson certainly has a lot of speed. I love how he just took off that helmet. He just sort of flinged it when he was going over to second base there. He was like, I don't want anything to get in my way. And he just dove into second base. Like, let me just fling this off. Like it's a light switch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 gone, bottom of the 5th. The 2-2 pitch. Mullins fouls off another one. 7-zip Tampa Bay. 89 pitches for Seth Lugo. The 2-2 pitch, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and Mullins slams the bat down, but the damage is done. Caminero goes yard for the 2nd time today, and Chandler Simpson gets an RBI double, making it a 7-0 ball game. We played 5 and go to the 6th inning right now. 7-zip Rays. The helmet was holding him back. It's funny. That's hilarious. All right, let's take a look at some other scores around Major League Baseball, shall we? So, as we take a look around the league, we're going to just post the graphics up right now. So, as far as things go, the Pirates are... Hold up a second. I forgot. We were on the wrong screen. What's going on, producer? Sorry about that, JJ. I got you the next time. Screw you. You're fired. 3-0 Pittsburgh. That is the score as the game is in the top of the 4th inning. Seattle is getting shut out so far. The Giants, well, they play against the A's at 3:45. And then later, you got the Tigers playing against the Houston Astros. Pitching in that game tonight. That should really be a good matchup between the both of those teams. For the Tigers, it'll be Melton, and then you got Amai pitching for the Houston Astros. That's what's going on over there. You also got the Nationals playing against the Philadelphia Phillies. We know that Christopher Sanchez is going to be on the bump for the Philadelphia Phillies. The guy that's pitching for the Nationals tonight, that'll be Cade Cavalli. I got to see Cade when he was on the Wilmington Blue Rocks. Really excited to see him again, of course, in a Nationals uniform. Red Sox play against the New York Yankees tonight at 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time. You got the Mets playing the Cubs at 7:10 as well. Blue Jays play the Rangers at 7:07. And then at 7:45, it'll be the Cardinals against the Diamondbacks. And that is all the games for today. Those are everything that's happening tonight. Here we go, top of the 6th. It's a 7-0 ball game. And here's the pitch on the way. And this is popped up right behind home plate. Ian Seymour and the Tampa Bay Rays look at the box score. That's all I'm going to say. Hint, hint. The 0-1 pitch. Popped foul. Seymour did not start the game. Just remember that. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th. The 0-2 pitch, here it comes. This is going to be lined and caught by Aranda. Jonathan Aranda, acting like he's Spider-Man out there with a diving catch. And there's out number 1. Jonathan Aranda making an acrobatic catch off the line, leaning towards his right, and just scooping it up to make the grab. What a save. 1 out, top of the 6th inning. 2 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch. That is down for a ball. Birthplace of Angelos, right? Is it Angelos? 1-0 pitch. That's outside for ball 2. I was just at Uncle Gus's the other day. I like Uncle Gus's. 2 balls, no strikes to Starling Marte. The 2-0 delivery to Marte. And a foul ball. That pitch was at 91 miles per hour. Mick Abel is going to undergo surgery. Oh, no. Remember, the Phillies traded Durant for Duran, and they put him in the deal, along with Eduardo Tait. 2-1 pitch. It's down for ball 3. Let you know what type of surgery it is, but I just saw the graphic on MLB Network. 3-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. The original Pats. Gotcha. He's undergoing arthroscopic elbow surgery. That sucks. 3-2 pitch. That's down for ball 4. And Marte gets on with a walk. So the perfect game is done. But we still got something intact. One out, top of the 6th. Seymour gets set at the Rays letters, and the pitch on the way, and that is going to be taken for a called strike at the knees on the inside corner. Tolbert is 0 for 1. I didn't realize that was Pats. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards medium depth right field. Palacios will be there to make the grab. And there's out number 2. Now it's Carter Jensen's turn. 10 home runs and 40 RBIs as well. The pitch. That's down the middle for a called strike. Seth Lugo today for the Kansas City Royals has allowed 7 runs. There's the 0-1. Fly ball hit out over towards right field, and that is caught in front of the track. Still intact. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 7-0 Tampa Bay. We'll step off for a very quick second. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. More subs till we get to 11,100 subscribers. Once again, folks, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Hope you're having a great day so far. Caminero hit his 17th and 18th homers of the season. And Tampa Bay has been destroying the baseball today. Simpson also had himself an RBI double. And can't forget about Messa's 3-run home run. 7-0 Rays up in this game. Bottom of the 6th. And Walls comes on up to the plate. And his first pitch is low for ball 1. It is 1:36 p.m. Eastern Time. Tampa Bay, by the way, if you take a look at the standings, they are 3 games in back of the Yankees. The 1-0 pitch and a called strike on the outside corner. The Pirates are up 3-0. Didn't mention that Henry Davis had himself a 2-run homer. Here's a former Philly, Matt Strahm, whose ERA is at a 6.2 this year. Left-handed pitcher. And the 1-1, swing and a miss. The fastball was at 90 miles per hour. I would be intrigued if the Phillies got Matt Strahm back. I know, you're crazy, JJ. His ERA is terrible. I know. But maybe he would do better if he came home. I don't know. Plus JT's there. 1-2 pitch. This will be popped up, hit out over towards the first base side into foul territory, and it'll be caught by Caglianone in front of the foul ball netting. Not an easy angle that he took there, but he judged it well, and there's out number 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tampa Bay is also 6.5 games above the Toronto Blue Jays in the standings. Toronto has lost 2 in a row. Baltimore has lost 2 in a row. And Boston is just in a league of their own, I guess. The pitch. And that's going to be taken for a ball. They are 15.5 games in back of the Yankees. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the 6th. 1 out. The 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike at the knees on the outside corner. The Giants play tonight against the A's. They've lost their last 9 games that Landon Roop has started. One ball, 1 strike. Strahm on the hill for the Kansas City Royals. Facing Messa Jr. and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. The Royals are also in last place in the AL Central. They're 8 games in back of the White Sox and the Guardians. The 1-2 delivery upstairs for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Strahm gets set again. Taps his feet back and forth. And the 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Blue Jays are holding on to that last wild card spot with a losing record currently. The 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. That's fouled again. The 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Matt Strahm doing it and getting himself a strikeout. And there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Drop a chair for Matt Strahm. Time is at 1:40. The pitch. And that is high for a ball. Strahm, as a Philly, had a 17-10 record with a 2.71 ERA, made 188 appearances, and struck out 257 batters. Next pitch, and now it's 1 ball, 1 strike. There's now 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The next pitch, swing and a miss. We have an announcement. Oh boy. MLB just announced that Don Mattingly will be on the National League coaching staff for the All-Star game. You thought I was going to say that he's going to be the full-time manager of the Phillies. You thought wrong. 1-2 pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards deep right center field. This is going to go back towards the track, and it's caught right in front of the wall by Thomas. And it was a tough play, too, because the right fielder and Thomas had to be able to communicate. And they did, and we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. 7-0 Tampa Bay. That's the score. The AL is so bad outside of the Yankees, says Dr. Van. Well, let's take a look at it, shall we? I mean, to your point, the Rays are 3 games in back of the Yankees. The Rays are 3 games in back of the Yankees. The funny part is, though, is that, to me, like, the good teams in the American League are just the Yankees and the Rays right now. Like, those 2 teams are the really good teams. In the National League, it's the Dodgers, the Brewers, the Braves, the Phillies, and I would also probably have to say the Cardinals. The Cardinals have been, for some reason, they've been doing really well. The Cubs are heating back up. The Marlins are playing better. The Nationals actually have not been playing bad. It's just really odd. If you actually look at the 2 through 4 teams, or the 2 through 5 teams in the American League over their last 10 games, all 4 of those teams are 4-6. All 4 of those teams are 4-6. How's everybody's day going so far? Let me know down below. Hopefully this is helping you get by the workday. Please, if you are active on Reddit, please tell more people about us. We do Phillies games. We do other baseball games. This is actually our 40th non-Phillies game that we've done this year. We've done at least 40 non-Phillies games. So, we're committed, man. 1 ball, no strikes. Still a special performance for the Tampa Bay Rays so far. Next pitch. The 1-0 pitch. They didn't show if it was a called strike or not. I couldn't see what it was. It looked like it was a strike. And it was. 1-1 pitch. And that is going to be taken for straw, too. Rays are looking flawless as Perk. They've been playing really well, gotta say. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes in the top of the 7th inning. 7-0 Tampa Bay. The 1-2 pitch and a fly ball hit out over towards the right side and caught by Jonathan Aranda right in between first and second for out number 1. And Jac Caglianone is up next. The pitch. That's a foul ball. Jac's batting average sits at .270. He leads the team in homers with 14 on the season. And the 0-1 pitch to Caglianone, fouled towards the right side. Carter Jensen leads the team in RBIs. Vinny and Bobby are tied for second with 32. And Jack and Garcia and Sal each have 30. The 0-2 pitch. That'll be down for a ball. 6 1/3 of great pitching for Tampa Bay. Seymour is still pitching. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. There's out number 2. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Do you think that this will happen, chat? Do you think so? Let me know down below. Drop a yes or a no. 70 pitches for Seymour. Again, he didn't start the game, but still. The pitch. And that's taken down for a ball. If that does happen, they should actually play one more inning. Just to give it the 9. 1-0 pitch on the way. This will be chopped foul towards the left side. The count is now 1-1 to Thomas. Marcus Semien was just placed on the IL. It's another loss for the Mets. The 1-1 pitch. Outside and high for ball 2. Royals have put up 5.8 runs per game in the month of June. The 2-1 delivery. Outside for ball 3. The only base runner for the Kansas City Royals got on with a walk. The 3-1 pitch. That'll be called strike 2. And the guy that walked, that was Starling Marte. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch and a foul ball hit out of play. Big 3-2 pitch coming on up to Thomas. Here it comes. Swung on and missed again. What is going on out in Tampa Bay? We're in for something, Chad. We are in for something. This is why baseball is incredible. This is why baseball is awesome. You didn't know? I've been saying it for a little bit. I've been saying it, and I've been given hints, but I haven't said officially what was going on. But you guys know. You guys do know. 17 more subs. By the way, if you guys have not hit the subscribe button, please make sure that you guys do that right now. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Subscribing to the channel is free. We are 17 away from getting to 11,100. Also, if you have not hit the like button, okay, we have 85 people tuning on in. Make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up button as well. We're at 60 likes. We're doing good. So far, so good. Yes, sir. Everybody doing okay at work? Semien was playing horrible last night. The Mets had 6 errors. The Mets are just playing terrible. They are playing so bad. Dr. Van Nostrand is here. Dr. Van, thank you so much. Is this your first time being on here, dude? If so, welcome on into the channel. Shout out to you. As much as I love my Philly freaks, and I love it when they come on for the Phillies games. I love doing these games because I'm able to sort of catch up and talk to new people, which is really awesome. You know, it's like these streams are like really good if you like want to get to know me more and more. You know, like the Philly streams, it's tough because the chat's just flying. The pitch. And that's going to be taken for a ball. No, I've rated for Max's channel a bunch. For probably first whole game. I was going to say, I've seen you around the block, my friend. You're really cool. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Max is phenomenal, though. I love my guy, Max. Max is so cool. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's 2 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 to Diaz. Fouled away. Diaz has a .447 batting average against all relievers in Major League Baseball. And that's the best in the majors. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Upstairs for ball 2. You're the man, JJ. No, man. You guys have made my day. Really. 2-2 pitch, and there's another fly ball hit out over towards deep left center field. That ball's going to go back towards the track, and it's going to hit off the wall. Diaz will head on over to second base. Yandy Diaz continues to get extra base hits. And light up bullpens against baseball teams. You've been a mod for him for a few years? Oh. Well, I guess that means that we got to get you on board, my friend. If you're a mod in another creator's channel, well, means you must have a lot of trust. Bottom of the 7th. Runner over at seconds. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be called a strike. Well, it's a little bit high, to be honest with you. That's so awesome, man. So it's called a strike anyways. We all know who's up next. 0-1 is the count. The 0-1 pitch. And that's outside for a ball. You guys play today? Yeah, you play at 7:10. Oh, that's right. You take on the Red Sox. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aranda facing Seabold. And the 1-1 pitch off the plate for ball 2. Of course. Of course, man. One thing. Yeah, I'll talk about it later. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner over at second. And the 2-1 pitch, and that'll be in there for a strike. I don't know why I get like this, but I'm always a little bit nervous, like when I give somebody like the wrench tool that like doesn't even expect it. You know, I sort of think to myself, well, now I don't want them to feel pressure that they have a job or anything. But no, it's just a thank you. You know. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner over at second. The 2-2 pitch. And that misses outside and high for ball 3. We got a 4-game series at Fenway ending in Sunday Night Baseball. That's right. That is so right. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Aranda. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 3-2 pitch. And Aranda's going to line one out to right field for another base hit. That's going to go all the way towards the wall. Diaz will fly on home. 8 runs for the Tampa Bay Rays. And it's an RBI double. No pressure, but I'll definitely be around more. I don't want you to feel that you have to be around more just because you're a mod. But no, man. I appreciate you. An 8-0 ball game. Tampa Bay piling it on. They got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And here comes Junior Caminero, the monster. Bottom of the 7th. Runner at second, and here's the pitch. And that is a slider right down Broadway for strike 1 to Junior Caminero. Charge! No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch to Junior, and a fastball down Broadway for strike 2. Kind of shot that he didn't swing after that one. Like, nope, not even going to. No balls and 2 strikes with a runner at second. The 0-2 pitch to Junior Caminero, fouled away. That was a screamer. 8-0 Rays. Caminero has gone a yard twice today. Victor Mesa Jr. also hit a 3-run home run. And Seabold's 0-2 to Caminero, and another foul ball hit back towards the screen. You got Discord or any chat commands? Yes. Yes. You should see all the chat commands. If you do, I don't know how Max does it, but it should be the same thing. We got the chat rules. No balls, 2 strikes. We got the socials. That is the link tree. The 0-2 pitch and a called strike 3. Caminero is going to challenge. Looked a little bit iffy there on the challenge, but he put his hand to his helmet, so therefore they will challenge. And that is a called strike 3 at the knees. ABS confirms it, and there's out number 1 in the bottom of the 7th inning. The socials are right there. What else do we got? Isn't it exclamation point? Why am I forgetting? I should remember what the chat commands are. How do we get that? Commands? Is it exclamation point commands? I'll just look it up. One ball, no strikes. And this is to Richie Palacios. Streamlabs, that's what it is. Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. And this will be popped foul and out of play. Huh. That's not what I wanted. Chat box. The 2-1 pitch. That is going to be taken for a called strike 2. I'll have to do it later. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards center field, and the catch will be made by Thomas, and there's out number 2. Here's my email. Here's my P.O. box. Memberships. Voicemail. Two outs, bottom of the 7th, and the pitch. And that is a foul ball. No worries, I was just curious. No, I appreciate it. I should like know exactly like where all that stuff is. I just haven't had time to fully educate myself. The 0-1 pitch. And a fly ball hit by Simpson out over towards medium depth left field. The catch is made. We're going to go to the top of the 8th inning. All right, we'll be right back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. It is a 8-0 ball game. Tampa Bay has the lead. All right, here we go. First pitch to start off the 8th inning, and there's a foul ball. 0-1 is the count. Here's the commands list. I got you. CMNDS list. Got it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1, and that is a foul ball. How come it didn't show up? Usually it does. One ball, 2 strikes. I'd rather play around with this now. 8-0 Rays. Top of the 8th inning. There we go. And the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 1 away, top of the 8th inning. Seymour with 82 pitches. Didn't get to start the game, But wow, he's been magnificent. Can he finish the job, chats? Can he get it done? Here's the pitch to Perez. Grounded over to shortstop. Walls has it. Throws it over to first. That's in time. 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How do you think he feels for not starting this game now? 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. This is Isaac Collins who's up to bat. And the first pitch is fouled away. No balls, 1 strike. Craig Kimbrell is warming up in the bullpen. The 0-1, and that's in there for strike 2. Collins has struck out. He is lined out today. And the 0-2 pitch, line drive, foul ball. Ooh, that was close. Drop a 1 if you're still here. The only one that we've done was Michael Lorenzen's. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 on the way. Another foul ball. Who is here watching this? Drop a 1. If you're at work, I understand. The 0-2 on the way. Here it comes. Another foul ball again. I mean, you got to let him pitch the 9th, right? You got to let him pitch the 9th. Again, he didn't even start today. Let's go. Ark is here. What's up, Ark? 0-2 pitch. High for a ball. Morty's here. What's up, Morty? Good to see you. It's a fast game. I might have something else to cut. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. This is going to be lined out over to left field. It's caught for out number 3. Oh, it's hit so sharply. Seymour gets a standing ovation. Let's go! All right, I've got to make some edits right now. So let's do that. Okay. Hold up. We're doing that right now. We are making sure that we market this the right way. Folks, if you are new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell icons too. We have a treat going on in Tampa Bay. This is ridiculous. This is unbelievable, chat. Where are we? Okay. How do I do this? How do I can't figure out technology, and I work with this every single day. I did say Craig Kimbrell. Oh yes, I was not making up those words. Absolutely, I was. Oh, where are we? I want to make sure that I get this right. I really do. Okay, I changed the title. I really would like to add emojis to this. You know what I could do? I could just do this. Here's the first pitch on the way to start off the bottom of the 8th inning, and there's a leadoff single to start off the bottom of the 8th. There we go. All right, let's copy and paste this. Here's the pitch. This will be lined foul. Out of any game you do, you get to see 8 innings of a no-hitter. I will tell you, yeah, when Michael Lorenzen threw his no-no, I got to call that. That was the day before my birthday. We were on stream for that. That was special. That was one of my favorite streams. I'll be honest with you, last night was one of my favorite streams. 1-1 pitch. That's called a strike? Dude, that was a foot above the zone. What are we talking about? 1-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit out over to left field. Walls will get on, and that's how we start off the bottom of the 8th. Thank you so much, Van. I really appreciate that. I usually don't do this, but because it's not a Philly stream, and we have a lot of freedom right now, this is gravy, man. This is gravy. One ball, one strike to Mesa Jr., and this pitch is going to be grounded over towards second. Here's the throw over to first base, and that is in time. The scoreboard's off. Thank you so much for telling me. I got it. I'm going to refresh it right now. There we go. No stress when your team is not involved. Absolutely. Absolutely. The last 2 Phillies games have been nuts. Those have been my favorite. Arguably have been my favorite games that I've gotten to share moments-wise with you guys on here. There's been a lot of great moments. I don't take anything away from all the phenomenal moments we've had. 2-0 pitch. That's outside for ball 3. I think that my favorite, though, was Bryce Harper's homer in the World Baseball Classic final. 3-0 pitch and a curveball that's in there for a called strike. I still think that home run that he hit in the WBC was the second best homer of his career. The pitch grounded over towards shortstop. Here's the throw over to first. It's in time. It's a 9-0 ball game on the RBI ground out. All righty. All right, we changed the title. Check. We posted on X. Check. Let's see if that changes anything. The pitch on the way. There's a fly ball hit out over to left center. That'll bring home another run. It'll get down for a hit. It's a 10-0 ball game. That's like one of the longest singles that you'll see from Nick Fortes. Right in the alleyway, too. Kimbrel is still warming up, and he's going to pitch the 9th. Why? Why would they do that? Why? Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that is on the outside corner for a called strike. Tobert facing Aranda, and the count is 0-2. The pitch grounded towards the left side. Third baseman won't be able to make the throw over to first, and that puts runners over at first and second base. And here comes Caminero again. I wonder if there's ever been a time, and I don't care if this is a jinx, I wonder if there's ever been a time where we've seen a 3-homer game, and, oh, you know what. First pitch outside for a ball. The next pitch, that's going to be called a strike. Dude, again, like, that's like a foot above the zone. I know it's a slower pitch, but it doesn't even show up in the strike zone. That's what are we talking about? 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is ridiculous. The 1-2 to Caminero. Another fly ball. Hit out to left field. Doesn't matter anyways. That ball just hit the roof. And Junior Caminero has a hat trick. Holy smokes! Junior Caminero! The pitch to Palacios. There's a line drive. Base hit out to right field. Junior Caminero just counted 1, 2, 3 home runs. And we're still in the bottom of the 8th inning with 2 outs. Runner over at first. The pitch, and this is going to be grounded over to third. The throw over to second is in plenty of time. It's time to go to the 9th inning. 3 more outs to go for the special feat to continue. It's 10-0, JJ. The ump's not really in it. I mean, you still got a job to do. The pitches are like a feet above the zone. All right, Kimbrel's going to come on in. Let's go! Let's see some history together, shall we? This is crazy. This is absolutely bonkers. Can they finish the feat? Yes or no? With Kimbrel out there on the bump, please let us know down below. If you are new to my channel, this is Play-by-Play with JJ. My name is Jason Joseph. I hope you guys are having yourselves a very fantastic day so far. Yes, it's a 13-0 ball game. 3 more outs until the special feat is over. Now, Seymour did not start today for the Tampa Bay Rays. Legumina started off the game. He went 1 1/3. And then Seymour went 6 2/3. He only gave up a walk. That was it. And we are going to go to the top of the 9th inning right now. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. We are 14 subs away from the magical feature to occur. Even if it's a combined one, it still is so cool. Zeros on the board in one specific column. And Craig Kimbrel is going to come on in to pitch. It's been 8 innings of dominance from this Rays pitching staff. 13-0. Here we go, top of the 9th. Marte is up. First pitch, it's called a strike. It looked like maybe it was a ball. But it's 0-1. Come on. No balls. 1 strike. Kimbrel kicks, fires. It's outside and low for a ball. It was not even close. Way off the plate. Craig Kimbrel this season is a 5.21 ERA. The 1-1 pitch, and that's outside for ball 2. He did face the Royals on Monday. He went 1 inning, got 2 groundouts, and 1 flyout. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch to Marte, high again for ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch to Marte, swing and a miss. And the count is 3-2. Craig Kimbrell from Huntsville, Alabama. He's 38 years old. The 3-2 to Marte. Here it comes. Chopper fouled towards the third base side. Morty, looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 9th. The 3-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Marte stays alive. Marte in his career against Kimbrell, 2 for 11 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Kimbrell gets set, kicks, and fires, and that's up high for ball 4. Okay. So it was a walk to start off the 9th inning. That's the 2nd time today that Marte has walked, and he's been the only base runner for the Kansas City Royals. Come on, Craig. Lock on in. Lock on in. Tyler Tolbert is now up. The pitch, and that is outside for a ball. Eight innings of dominance for the Tampa Bay Rays pitching staff. They need 3 more outs to complete the majestic feat. The next pitch, and that's a foul ball. Can Craig Kimbrell shut the door? The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss at 94 miles per hour. It was just a bit above the zone. They're getting loud in Tampa Bay. They can feel it. The 1-2 pitch, here it comes, outside and low. Great block by Fortes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Their last no-hitter was in July of 2010 from Matt Garza. The 2-2, and it's high for a ball. He threw 120 pitches, and he faced the minimum. Kimbrell's going to step off very quickly. And this is his 2nd full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch, here it comes. Swung on and missed. There's out number 1. 2 more to go. Drop a chair in the chat. Here comes Carter Jensen. In the first pitch, there's a high fly ball. Oh no, this one's hit out over to deep right field, and that ball is gone. Oh my goodness. Carter Jensen not only breaks up the no-no, but he also breaks up the shutout as well. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. a 2-run missile by Carter Jensen, and that is the first hit of the day for the Kansas City Royals. And it was a high fastball, and Kimbrel got down on one knee, and he said, "Yep, that's a goner. Goodbye." Man. That's too bad. The pitch, and that's outside for a ball. Should have left Seymour in. Man, I've gotten to see 3 of these that have come so close this year. Not one has finished. Not one. JT Jin, Shota Imanaga, and now this game, even though Seymour didn't start. 1 ball, 1 strike. You love to see it, dude. That's too bad. The 1-1 pitch to Lofton, and that's outside and low for ball 2. Craig freaking Kimbrel. Two balls, 1 strike, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards right field, and on the run to make the grab out in right field for the Tampa Bay Rays is Victor Mesa Jr. 1 more out to go. Caglianone is up, and on the very first pitch, that ball is fouled. All right, so let me edit the title again. Copy. Paste. The 0-1 pitch, and that misses outside for a ball. Craig Kimbrel, you blew it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 9th. And the 1-1 pitch, and that's in there for strike 2. Jac Caglianone and the Kansas City Royals are down to their final strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Kimbrel, and that's going to bounce in the dirt for ball 2. I'm dying, says Dr. Finn. It's just crazy. It's wild. That's hilarious to me. Next pitch, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Should have known to cut a clip before Kimbrel enters. How would I know? I wanted to change the title. The 2-2 pitch, here it comes. It's outside for ball 3. Investigate Kevin Cash for bringing in Kimbrel. He had money on the no-no. Would you rather Kimbrel be your pitcher or Alvarado? I'm taking Alvarado over Kimbrel. Are you kidding me? His ERA is even worse. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and the ball game is over. The Tampa Bay Rays, they still win 13-2 against the Kansas City Royals. Ring the bell for Kansas City. That was fun, chat. That was still a fun one to be able to call. All right, well, I guess I got another hat trick of homers to cut, and I got to make a short out of that, but that was cool. That was still really awesome, man. We still got to see a very dominant game from the Tampa Bay Rays. The Royals are just so lost. And again, even when they had Bobby Witt Jr. and Michael Garcia and Vinny Pasquantino, it didn't matter, right? Because they were just playing such bad baseball. Matt Quatraro, I don't know if there's anything else that he can do, and I wonder if the message is sort of getting stale and if they need somebody else at the head of their helm. But I'm curious what Royals fans think about that. But they just are such a shell of themselves, and the fact that they're still actually technically in their division race back by 8 games is just unbelievable to me. So the Tampa Bay Rays, 15 hits, 13 runs. They were outstanding today. Excuse me, by the way. Sorry about that. They were 5 for 11 with runners in scoring position. They just left 4 men on base. That's it. And they got themselves a W. So I got some work to do. I got to get off. But I will catch you all later tonight. Tonight we got the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Washington Nationals for Game 4 of that 4-game series. Okay, so we'll be back on for that. I am going to redirect. I apologize. Last night's redirect did not go through because I forgot to press the save button. So that was my fault, and I felt so bad. I'm like over at Steelo's channel. I'm like, wait, why isn't this working? And then I was like, shoot, I forgot to press save. So we're not going to make the same mistake tonight. No, we are not. Who else is on? Let's go redirect over to Sin Bin, shall we? Yeah, we'll go say hi to Sin Bin. Sin Bin. Oh, he did the Royals versus the Rays, too. Never mind. Sin Bin's doing the same games as we are. It's too bad. All right, instead, what we'll do is we'll go redirect over to Dr. DeLay's channel. Mariners are playing against the Pirates. I did press the save button this time. All right, so I will see you all. I will see you all later for the Philadelphia Phillies game. I will catch you all on the next one.